Good morning, afternoon, and or evening. This is Derek, Professor Silly Gaming, and I want to give you a quick tour of what I did at Home Plate. Home Plate is a especially challenging area to build in within Fallout 4 because you don't have as many choices for building items. The Structures tab is nearly empty. The defenses are meaningless. You can't have any settlers or companions work jobs here or make food. You can't do water. There's all sorts of stuff you can't do here. So I did go ahead and download some creation content that I had previously acquired for myself just to give myself a few more options. Since this is specifically a player home, I want to do something that was very personal, but I also wanted to make it more than just a personal pad, so to speak. So without further ado, I would like to show you my curiosity shop. Now, it's not functional insofar as I don't have any actual like mats that allow people to work here, but this is our entrance into the curiosity shop from Diamond City. So this is what you would see when you first come in. On the left-hand side, we've got our comic book corner. So, the Unstoppables and the Silver Shroud. We've got as many of the comics as I can get my hands on. Grognak comics, Unstoppables, and Awesome Tales, all here on the comic book stand. We've got Grognak's outfit as well as his axe, and we've got the Silver Shroud outfit as well as his silver submachine gun. We've got a few of the video games over here on the table, plus some shopping carts, shopping baskets in case somebody wants to procure some items. We've got a few more Silver Shroud items over here next to them. All right, we've also got another magazine rack of stuff that's a little bit less comic book oriented, more magazine oriented. Guns and bullets. What else do we have here? We have Tesla, all the other stuff. Here's our counter, our sales counter. It's got a safe back here as well. So we have our protectile model we found. No business, so no, there's no money in the cash register, but that's okay. We've got our Vault Tech area right over here. So I've got all of the bobbleheads. I was able to acquire all of those without mods. I actually went and collected all of the bobbleheads, which is why I went from like level 12 to like level 30, because collecting all of those as well as the comic books, it took a little doing. We've got some more Vault Tech stuff here. So we got news from Vault 114. We got some lunch boxes, some various interview tapes and access cards, a couple of cross-promotional items, as well as a bottle cap mine. Right over in this corner, we've got our toys and sporting goods. So we've got some billiards balls. We've got the I'm Special book, mascot head, baseball, bases. We've got various items here, lots of kickballs, including one that's seen better days down at the bottom. And of course, we got all this stuffed animals that we were able to find, some baseball bats, a complete giddy-up Buttercup, pride and joy there in many ways, some bowling, and then of course we've got some young adult toys up here as well. Pikmin's blade, an Institute rifle, a plasma pistol, and the alien blaster pistol. I really wanted to put the Nuka squirt gun up there, but it wouldn't work on these weapons display cases. All right, we've got all of the video games here as well. And then finally over here we've got some Nuka World, Nuka-Cola stuff. So I do have a token dispenser and a working atomics roller. It's got the balls and everything. Got a little couch to sit in here. We've got a park map pamphlet as well as some souvenir items. And then a chest that's filled with bottles. All right, that is the store. The rest of the build is going to be my personal space. So we've got our restricted area. So back here is our living space. So we've got a little workspace right over here, a couple of different workbenches, and a place to keep tools and whatnot. We've got a little living area over here. We've got a book and some tea that was sipping on. And we've got our kitchen. Now I wanted the kitchen to be nice and bright. So we've got a bar area, a cooking stove. We've got some cooking supplies and dishes. We've got a fully stocked refrigerator. More cooking supplies, including a coffee station and a big espresso maker. And then more food and dishes up there. Right, so let's head upstairs to the bedroom. And so we've got a little quaint bedroom, bed to sleep in. We've got our nightstand here, combat knife and gas mask in case radiation or intruders. We've got a few normal clothes in here as well, and then some storage. We've got a little desk to do some work at, some writing or whatnot. And then up here we have a bit of a trophy area. So we've got the overseer's, or the overboss's armor from Nuka World. We got Kellogg's gun and armor, and then of course, and we got Kellogg's parts in there. And then we have the gentleman from the Institute that was taken over by an alien artifact. So this is my living space. This is my little curiosity shop / home plate, home base living area. This was a lot of fun to build. It all started with the idea of making a comic book / toy store, and it just grew from there. So I hope that you enjoyed this. Minimal mods, really no building mods at all. The only mods that would have affected us here really is perhaps the unofficial Fallout 4 patch. That might have had some effects on things. Otherwise, content creation, there is quite a bit of content creation stuff here, as well as having all the DLC. So, hope you enjoyed this. You have a great rest of your whatever, and I will see you, if not in the streams where I build more Fallout 4 content, then the next tour video. Ta-ta!